Hello, it's Dr. Rhonda Johnson. Today is Thursday, March 17th, 2022. And today I'm going to be talking about free COVID-19 tests. I recently ordered my second set of free rapid COVID tests for home use from the federal government, and they arrived yesterday in less than a week's time. So it's been a while since I talked about this. And folks, since we're still living our lives in this pandemic, I thought I would talk about this because, after all, testing, vaccination, masking, and ventilation are the ways we can continue living our lives throughout this pandemic. So I'm going to briefly talk about testing. So self-tests for COVID-19 give you rapid results. You can use them anywhere. Doesn't matter if you're vaccinated or unvaccinated or whether or not you have symptoms. What these tests do, they detect current infection by detecting the presence of the virus. They're simple to use. You just swab the inside walls of your nose according to the instructions in the test, and they'll give you results in anywhere between 10 and 20 minutes. Self-tests do not detect antibodies to see if you've had a previous infection. They don't measure your level of immunity to this virus. But if you live in the United States, you can still get 4 free tests from the government. And if you order before, like I did, you can get a second set of free tests. How do you get your tests? I'm glad you asked. Well, you can order online at www.covidtests.gov, or you can call 1-800-232-0233. 1-800-232-0233 to get your free COVID kits from the government. Now, when you get your test kits, I have one request. Find the expiration date and write it on the box, because you need to use them before they expire in order to ensure the accuracy of the results. So I had to open mine up to find the expiration date. It was on the inside of one of the test kits. And as I said, I write mine on the outside of my box so that I know when I have to use my test kits. So when should you use your free tests? Well, if you have any COVID symptoms, if you're exposed to someone with COVID, if you're going to an indoor event or a gathering where people will be immunocompromised or have chronic medical conditions or be at risk, let's say you're visiting elderly relatives, or you've been exposed, as I said, to COVID, and you want to see if you got it, you should wait ideally 5 days after your exposure to test yourself. So that's my message today. As always, my views are my own. Take care of yourself, folks, and go on and order those rapid free COVID tests from the government.